All right, so what happened to me is that I accidentally stuck myself with the fork. It was kind of a dirty fork, so I decided to go in and get a tetanus shot. And, I got one like 9 years ago. They're good for 5 to 10 years, so it's time to do that anyways. Now, I understand this is AV, but it's not the same thing. The tetanus shot was taken through like 10 years of testing. Almost nobody dies from the tetanus shot. It's something proven that actually works, that actually was created for something that exists, which is uh, tetanus, right? That people usually associate with getting from dirty nails and stuff like this. So, long story short, I go in there, and right before she's about to stick the needle in, I said, "This is a tetanus shot, right?" Because, I mean, God forbid, they mixed it up with another shot on accident or something like that. She's like, "Yeah, they call it Tdap." I'm like, "Tdap? What is Tdap?" And she's like, "Well, it also has stuff for like diphtheria and to cough." I'm like, "Cough? What the heck is she talking about, right?" So I'm like, wait. I thought I was getting a tetanus shot. She's like, "Yeah, but now they mix it with other V's. The V word, right? Can't say it." And I'm like, "Wait, no, I don't want that. Do you have an original just tetanus shot?" She's like, "Well, you have to go to the other hospital to get that." I'm like, "Okay," so we go to the other hospital, and she asked me. Now they ask me, and they say, "Okay, do you want the regular tetanus? Do you want the one with the Tdap and all that stuff?" I said, "Just the regular. I don't want all that other stuff." And they even said that it's a new thing, that they mix other V's in there with the tetanus shot. And I was like, "When did they start doing this?" And she's like, "Oh, years ago." But they don't tell you. That's the thing. When I was going to get it, they didn't tell me anything about these other V's that were in there for these other things. And I'm like, man, that seems really deceptive to me, right? I mean, I'm not a fan of getting any V. I don't get the flu V. I don't get any V's really, especially this last one that came up a few years ago. Absolutely not. But I was thinking to myself, if I didn't ask, they would have never told me that this tetanus shot was mixed with other V's for other things. So you guys gotta be careful, man. There's I don't think that there's anything wrong with the tetanus shot. Tetanus is real, and that V was tested for years and years and years. So that's something different than this last V that came out. Okay, we all know what I'm talking about. So I want to let you know that, so that you know what you're getting into. Make sure and ask, because they didn't tell me. They didn't tell me anything. If I didn't ask, I would have never known. And that's not good. It seems deceptive to me. So I want to let you guys know that information. That's what happened to me. And maybe that'll help some of you guys. All right, so the next thing that I want to talk about is the psyop that's going on, where there's misinformation about flat Earth, right? Or I call it biblical cosmology. And like I ran across this video real quick, and they show these pictures of flat Earth that are not representing what we believe. They don't show you the firmament, the dome above, and they show the stars all spread out throughout space, and that's just not what we believe. And you'll see this picture quite a bit, or you'll see pictures like this where there's like they're mixing the cosmology with the lie today, and then biblical cosmology where there's like a flat earth, and then they put it in this make-believe solar system. So and this is what is being done. I think it's possibly on purpose sometimes, and possibly also because the people who are explaining it are they don't know enough about what we actually show and talk about. This picture, as most of you guys have already seen, is a lot closer to what we believe. That the stars and the sun and the moon and everything are inside the dome, or the firmament, as the Bible calls it. And this is a side view, and of course the water doesn't curve around like it shows in this picture, but it's just an image to give you an idea. But again, you'll see misrepresentations of what we believe and what the Bible talks about actually. And in Genesis 1, it says that the sun, the moon, and the stars are in the firmament. They are inside this dome that is described all throughout the Bible. So again, I just wanted to let you guys know that there's so much misinformation out there about these subjects to mislead people on purpose, and some do it unknowingly. But most of you guys, if you've been following me for a while, you already understand the basic concept of biblical cosmology.